All right, let's do this.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Majestix Heroclix Podcast. My name is Jeff, and as always, my co-host, Patrick.
What's up, everybody? Just want to start this off by congratulating my cousin, Kyle, who's learning how to play Heroclix, but also had his first amateur Muay Thai fight Friday evening. I cornered him for that, and we won by second round TKO.
Nice, very cool.
The guy ran away, and the ref stopped it because round one, Kyle, he dropped him with a right hook. Right, he's southpaw, so he knocked him with a right hook. Standing 8 count, get him. Went again. End of the round. Towards the end of the round, he got him in a tight clinch.
Yeah.
And just kneed the crap out of him. Bam, 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 bam. Right, and then the bell, the Saved by the Bell.
Okay, yeah.
But he got kneed to death in the body. It was insane. Then second round, the guy was really tentative because he didn't want to get close again. So in their corner, we're like, dude, he didn't like that. It's like, just work, get inside, and when you get a chance, get in and grab him again. So he it took about a minute, and then he grabbed him and he threw 2 knees, and the guy fell down. And then so they put he gets back up, and then he goes in again, and the guy starts running away.
No!
Back, and then he's like, okay, but the ref, so like the ref and the organizers, the fighters meeting in the beginning, they tell us all the rules, the cornermen and the fighters, and they go, hey, if you turn your back to your opponent and you walk away and you don't defend yourself, you're telling us you don't want to fight, we're going to call it.
Oh, okay.
And then that's what the guy did.
There you go.
So, So Kyle, Majestix Muay Thai is 1-0.
Nice, very cool.
Learn some clicks in Muay Thai. We got you.
All right. See, I don't like getting hurt. That does not sound fun to me. But, some people just like fighting, and it's in their blood. But,
it was, he's been wanting to do this for a while.
Nice.
And he's had a lot of ups and downs recently. And so I said, look, man, you need to commit. So, luckily his friend was able to get him the fight. And so we had a 3-week camp, and he needed to cut down to 155.
Oh, wow.
So he got in at 153.8. So it was everything going to go. But it was really funny. This was going to be hilarious. It's called IFS Pro. Their international fighting showdown. That's the name of the organization, and they have a lot of K1 rules, Muay Thai rules, and or boxing. That night was all K1 and Muay Thai. But there's a lot of the top gyms from around that do Muay Thai from in and around the region, and there was all the way there was one from San Jose. They came down.
Oh wow.
There was one from Arizona. They came and they have their fighters. It's like amateur.
Okay.
It's amateur. Amateur.
It's like regional.
It kind of. It's it's definitely regional, but this is where the training ground is for the upper level. So if you want to get to Glory K1 or Lions, stuff like that, you do well here, and then they'll take you into those.
That makes sense.
Pay you. So there's a couple pro fights, the low level pro fights that are the champions, because they have, you can tell because it's 5 rounds. They have no headgear, no elbow, no shin guards, no nothing. It's just straight up. And those are the ones that are, because they're normally 5 rounds. They normally are 3 2-minute rounds.
Okay, 3 2-minute rounds.
The pros, they go 5 rounds. There were 17 fights on the card. We were the 17th fight.
Oh wow!
So we were there. It was crazy because you're in the the locker room, and everybody's warming up and stuff, just like you see on those shows. And at the end, it's just us in the room now because we're literally the last fight.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
Oh man, that's
yeah.
almost worse to go last though.
Oh man, yeah, dude. I mean, it's not like we're like the main event. It's like this. It's 2-0 and 0 fighters.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Just kind of, hey, if you're sticking around at the end.
yeah. So they're
But no,
all
that's
the
still
top,
you still got a chance to fight those. That's
yeah.
awesome.
But most of the people that go there are either supporters of the fighters. So like his family, our family, they were all there.
Oh, nice.
His friends, and then same with the other guy. But these are like top level, like top. Well, I mean, I guess like established gyms that bring. They have all the shirts and stuff. Well, full disclosure, Kyle's friend, his name is DK, and me, we just go to an LA Fitness that has a boxing ring and bags, and we train there.
Oh, nice. There you go.
So we hold pads, and then we get the guys that are there to spar him.
Okay.
just to get him. Oh my God! It. You know what? When we walked in there, we were totally like, dude,
wow.
it's like, do you remember Karate Kid when
yes,
when Mr. Miyagi and Daniel LaRusso, they walk into the tournament, and it's like all these big schools, and it's just like there's those like two. All these big teams, and it's just those two guys. It's Miyagi, Dojo, whatever, and it's just so we had a shirt that just said DK Sports.
Oh, nice. Very
right,
cool.
And it has me on the back. It says coach, and he's the trainer, or I'm sorry, he's the manager slash trainer. I'm the trainer slash coach. So we come up with like the game plan, and we do the drills. Oh, just like how he's gonna fight. Just basically we're the trainers. But when we're talking to the other people, they're like, oh, so where do you guys train? Oh, where's your gym? Where's this? I'm just like, oh my God.
LA Fitness.
I'm just like, oh my God, DK, you can handle this, because he was just, oh no, we have this place. He was just like, he was totally just bullshitting them, and it was like,
hey, fake it till you make it, right?
Dude, it's so funny because now it's gonna be hilarious, because then we're gonna go back and train, because for his next fight we're gonna go train there again, and then the guys are gonna come in there and they're like, oh, you won. Oh shit, we should be training with you guys because we won, and we beat a guy from a gym that was like a pretty well-known gym, because we've seen we did a little bit of events recon, right? We saw the guy who fought, we saw his gym, we saw him doing a little bit, his Instagram, some videos of him shadow boxing, doing some mitts to see, and we're just like, dude, we really don't have anything to worry about, because he looks really soft, and Kyle is very athletic.
Well, that's not, it's scouting your opponent. There's nothing wrong with that. That's strategic.
Yeah, for sure. And then and I'm like, dude, I don't think you really have to anything to worry about. Of course he got a little bit of jitters, but then once he got that first kick in and it felt good, he's like, okay, I'm good. He was just like,
let's go.
Boom. Then like the training kicked in and just like started just going, boom, boom. So that was my weekend. And of course I went to go visit my parents, which is secondary. That's a big. I went to Vegas.
Okay, your parents are in Vegas?
Yeah, they moved from Tucson to Vegas, so I visited them for the weekend, and then I'm back here. So,
nice. So there was another athletic goal that somebody met recently, right? That was you, Mr. 300.
Okay, damn. Wait, now you got to put me on the spot. Wait,
I do.
I should have told you.
That's impressive though.
That's
a lot of weight.
Just the other. So on Thursday I was doing my workout, and I maxed out at 305 bench, flat bench, unassisted. I had a guy spot me, but he didn't even touch the bar, nothing. I just
one time.
I wanted, my goal was to get to 3 plates was eventually, just 345s on each side, and this is it's at 305, so it's 10 pounds, so it's like a 245s and a 40.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's almost 3 plates. Like you're almost there, dude.
So I think, I mean, even the guy that was spotting me when I was building up to it, he was like, oh, you could easily do 3 plates. But I was kind of worried, because I'm like, I did pause for a second when I got up. Yeah. But I just pushed through, and it was like, because it felt like, oh, this is kind of heavy. And then I was like, oh, okay. And then I just pushed through, like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, nah, I don't want to push anymore. I don't want to blow up my back or anything. So let me, so I'll
next week.
We'll see.
Next week we'll get 3 plates.
Yeah, so I got to the 300 club with that. So
nice, dude. Dude, that's really cool. That's pretty big.
Yeah, got to try try to keep in shape,
Hey, I need to do a better job. So let's talk about some Heroclix.
Well, wait, what'd you do this weekend? Hold on.
This weekend. Oh my God, I just been cleaning my house, and then so much, we had so many baby toys from the kids growing up, and then finally we're just like, all right, let's clean the house out. Let's get all their old toys out. Not like baby toys, but like younger toddler stuff. Finally, just trying to get out. And I took a break on Saturday. Went and played some HeroClix in Los Baños.
Is it? I thought it's not Los Banos. It's Baños. Is there a tilde?
I don't know offhand.
That's really crazy. I mean that means they're literally called the bathrooms.
I know. No, it is. Yeah, that's.
Oh my
God.
Okay.
Bathroom.
All right.
So it was 4 of us drove out there Saturday morning to do a Regenesis event, just because there isn't too many around the bay. It was the store across the bay, then I had mine. But I happened to pull this lovely lady.
Yeah, nice.
So she got me second place. I went 2-1.
Let me guess, the Wolverine got first.
I don't think no, he didn't have Wolverines. Some guy pulled 2 Wolverines and was playing those, one at full and one at
he didn't win with 2 Wolverines?
No.
What?
No. Yeah.
That's insane.
No. I played her at full points, Colossus at low points, and Hope Summers at low points. And yeah, I did just the first game I ran at a time. It was a guy that wasn't too familiar with he's just a slower player, so kind of went to time, and he was up on points. And then the 2 other rounds I ran through the guys. But it was fun. I had a good time. Might go back for the second month. We'll see how much more Regenesis.
How long is the drive?
It was like an hour and 40 minutes.
That's nothing.
It wasn't bad, no.
Yeah. I mean, you come down here.
That's like 6 hours.
Yeah.
7 hours.
Oh,
or if I leave at 4 p.m, I'll get there at 2 a.m.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's what happened last time when we went down for my sister's graduation from Riverside. We left at 4 p.m. thinking, we'll catch the tail end of traffic and then just go. Took 10 hours to get to Chino Hills.
Jesus, that bad, huh?
Yeah, it was rough. I drove for.
It has to be construction or something.
It was construction. Okay. It was like one accident with a bunch of rubberneckers, but it was mostly just the construction down to one lane, and people don't know how to pass big rigs. Get so mad on the 5.
Hey, did you feel the earthquake at all up there?
I did not feel the earthquake.
Okay.
That was 2 weeks ago, right?
It was last week. It was last week.
Okay. Yeah. Because Aries was like, "Oh, I hope my Cali people are okay." Yeah, I remember. Yeah, no, I didn't feel anything. Did you?
I mean, out here, I make a joke. I'm like, if it's not over a 4.0, I don't even bother.
But I think it was like a 6.
Well, Ridgecrest was like a 6-7.
Yeah, but where's that at?
Ridgecrest is northeast, so it's towards Vegas. Yeah. But we felt it here, but it's like a 2 or a 3.0. Like
because it kind of gradually
like
fades
the first
out.
one, so the first one that we felt was like probably like a 2.0. Like the windows shook, my bed shook, and it was over. The second one, we were at the store, and since we're on the second floor, we can feel a little bit more.
Yeah, because they kind of.
So like we found out because all the product on the wall behind me started moving. So we're like, this is funny. It wasn't that the floor was moving; it was that they saw the stuff on the wall moving.
No, that's funny.
Then we stopped and we go, "Oh, we are moving." Yeah. And then it was weird. We're like, okay, so then we looked outside. A couple of people went outside, and then it was over, and then we went back in.
Yeah. So I remember during the 1989 Loma Prieta, right? I was sitting in the living room, and I'm like, "Mommy, why are the pictures shaking?"
The 89 one, the big 8.0, right?
Yeah, the one in San Francisco, the one that took down the Cypress. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, the one that messed up the World Series.
Yes. Giants should have won. Giants should have won. It's all right. We won a couple years later. But yeah, and then that was it. Yeah, then Sunday back to cleaning. But yeah, it was pretty uneventful besides the HeroClix.
All right, well, let's get to the
do some WKO winners.
Let's go for it.
All right, let me share my screen. We don't want to see that. I want to see this. All right, so this is go away. Desmond, or did I get it? Oh yeah, Desmond Bostick. He played All Star
Boston. Oh, yeah.
Comics.
Okay.
He had Astronomer, Trader,
Mr. Oz.
Mr.
Groot,
Oz,
Mangog.
Groot, and a Mangog.
Oh wow, it's same shit. Okay.
Cosmic plus 6.
It's just a different. I mean, he just put an astronomer instead of like Unseen or Kobik. Okay.
Yeah, he just had extra Astronomer instead of the Kobik. So that had 10 people.
Wait, this is the one that. Oh, you know who he beat? He beat Paris. Wait, where was
Paris
this
and Allen at All Star.
He beat Paris. Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn it, because Paris was playing Beta Ray, and he lost to him.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, Beta Ray got second place.
Yeah, excited about that.
Let's see. We have Jay Solomon, the comic book shop 2.
Hey.
He had Flora, Unseen, Trader, Groot, Suited Henchman, Kobik, and ID slots.
Oh, okay.
So there was
before
10 people at that event.
Okay.
Who's
all
this?
You know what? You know all we're doing? All we're doing is we're just moving chairs around the same table.
Yeah. It's the same 6 figures.
Oh, here we go.
And then the Colossals.
Who's this one?
And, this was Sean Riviere at Game Corps LLC. This had 6 people. Collector, Kobik, Trader, Mr. Oz, Groot.
Okay.
ID cards. Pretty much the same thing.
People?
Here's Jalen Major.
Okay.
With Unimind Lockjaw. Haven't seen that one in a while.
And how crazy is it that Unimind is now different? It's like oh cool, it's different.
Yeah. Right. Hey, haven't seen you in a while. So yeah,
even though it's
cool.
the same.
I'm wondering if there was no Kobiks at that event.
Yeah. How many people are this one?
Who did I say it was? 15 people at Heroes and Games.
Okay, that's a good number.
Yeah.
Because the other ones were 10 and 6.
Yeah.
Okay, this one had a lot of people. This had 25, so this is a solid one.
Yeah, so it's the same team. Chip.
Shit.
Chip played last week.
Brian, yeah,
and
this is
Brian.
His teammate.
Yeah. Fellow Eagle player.
I'm always gonna know. You know what? I'm always gonna know Brian as a Krang.
Oh.
Because he the last time I saw him, he played this is like a couple years ago maybe.
Yeah.
He played a Krang. It was a Krang team.
Oh, a Seaford?
And he was wearing a Krang shirt.
Oh,
and
nice.
then his pose for when he got like top 4 was the Krang pose.
Oh, that is awesome.
So it was like I just know him as Krang.
Dude, yeah. Krang's a good piece.
Yeah.
See? We need something different. All right, here we go. Isaac Denecki, I think that's right.
Oh, I know this guy. He's cool.
Rainbow Collectibles. This event had 15 people, and it's a pretty standard Kobik build, except for the Floras. He's got the Skyscraper Wonder Woman.
All right. Well, so if this is the definition of variety, then we need a new definition.
Yeah.
For the word.
Maybe it's just because everything rotated out. People aren't being creative, but it just seems like Kobik and the Cosmic stuff is top tier.
Maybe some of it too is because Cosmic is so powerful with the amount of support that they have in terms of figures, powers, and just overall numbers of characters. You can't this is what you have to go with.
Yeah. It's the most, like you said, it has the most options.
Yep.
To build something that's.
So I think that needs to be going forward for design for WizKids if they want to have a real variety of a metagame, and not their biased opinion of what variety means.
Yeah.
Actual variety, like of not the same 5 figures that everybody's playing,
and not the same trick.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna call in someone. I'm gonna perplex him up. I'm gonna run shot to my 5th square away, and then I sidestep.
Exactly.
I'm gonna run shot out. Oh, free TK myself away.
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't see Gene and Cyclops IDs going away anytime soon.
Exactly.
They're gonna be played until they're
gone, because they're also only 3 points, and they're also amazing. But they need to, when they design figures or new sets, they need to see that, or they need to put stuff in the set that can support other archetypes. For example, It looks like they're trying it with X-Men.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hedge my bet here. When Regenesis is legal, maybe I would be very, very surprised if it wasn't impactful in the format.
Yeah. Are you talking just sideline or main build?
Both, because
okay.
there's a lot of good. I mean, I feel like that Wolverine at 120 is like really good.
Yeah.
Not only is a good ID battery, but he's like a mini Unimine, and like you need to hit him multiple times, and then he gets to heal.
Yeah, exactly. Just
and then,
being
and
able
then,
to move tokens and heal
that,
is good.
Not only that, but like when he gets hit, he calls in a Wolverine or a Cyclops, and they get to retail.
Exactly.
So you save 30 points. Saving those 30 points, you still get the 2 stop clicks, but you get more healing than that Wolverine, because if you decide to go all higher learning, junior school, he gets to just free action heal.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Which means he isn't getting past that stop click anytime soon. On top of that, he gets to heal from X-Men. X-Men team ability.
And if you call in the Wolverine ID, he gets to heal again.
And he's 120 points, so he can call in like 100-point guys.
Yeah. No, definitely the potential as a good call-in battery. And there's enough support with perplexes and leaderships to keep them.
Yeah. So I think maybe the X-Men could be coming back. You know, maybe, I don't know, Blackbird will be good again, but they have things like Negasonic Teenage Warhead has just TK Pulse Wave.
Even the Lila Cheney is just carrying around this Wolverine, bringing him up with a bunch of perplex.
So there's a lot of things that that maybe the new set can bring. Yeah. Also, Star Trek will be legal, so maybe that'll be. I hope. I hope it's not just. I mean, because if I'm wrong, then there's going to be like a pretty long summer.
It is.
It's just going to be all cosmic all the way until Worlds.
And even in September, the new X-Men with the Colossals, hopefully that'll bring some new life.
If it means we got to wait 2 weeks or 3 weeks for something to change the format, I guess I can take that.
But waiting till September, it's a little rough.
Yes, exactly. If it doesn't, and we have to wait until September, that's a whole nother month.
Yeah.
Or even longer, because when is X-Men actually coming out? Dark Phoenix. I thought it's coming out in like October. Am I wrong?
I think it was September. September 5th is the pre-release time frame.
2 weeks after that.
So I think somewhere around there.
So 2 weeks after September 5th is going to be
Let me look at the calendar.
The 19th. September 19th.
So I think the first day is probably the 4th. So 18th it'll probably be legal or release day.
18th is release day.
I'm thinking somewhere around there, 11th or 18th.
So if it's when is the pre-release? Oh, let's assume that it's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The pre-release.
So 18th.
So the pre-release is 18th.
Yeah.
And then the release is the release is 18th. Legality is the 25th.
When's Worlds?
September 9th, whatever.
Yeah. So so it won't be legal for Worlds then.
So but then I'm just saying we are going to have to wait until October if it doesn't. That's think about it.
A long time.
That's like 3 months. Almost. Let's hope. Okay.
Yeah. And then let's see. There's one more team for Mr. Dustin Cedar. He played 17 people at Sci-Fi Factory. He had a double Gardner, double Trader team. So it's a little different.
Yeah. So the Gardner has a little bit of it's a little different. So we'll give him, we'll give some credit, but I know the Gardner has been played in spades. Since it came out 2 or 3 at a time. So, okay, sure. So there's a little bit of variety. We're really splitting hairs here because it's still a cosmic team with the same 3 other figures.
What's the Nightbringer ring do?
Nightbringer, I
don't remember.
I want to say smoke.
That makes sense. I think you're right. It is.
I want to say it's free smoke.
Yeah.
But it's 1 square or just regular smoke and you get stealth. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
It would make
And-
sense for Gardner because he attacks through those.
Yeah, and I believe that is it for my WKO lists. I will stop sharing.
Okay.
And here we are. So,
What else you got?
yeah, not a lot of variety for the WKO lists. Worlds, WizKids made their announcement.
Mm,
It's going to be
finally.
held at Graceland.
Called it.
You did. So, it'll be held in Memphis, Tennessee, at the home of the entertainment legend Elvis Presley.
Yep. That's
So, they're doing the Heroclix, the Dice Masters, the Star Trek Attack Wing stuff. What I thought was really cool is they're offering this tour click battle royale package, and you take a tour of the Graceland or whatever, and they give you a Con Ellie at the end.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's like
pretty cool.
$50. You get a tour, a Con Ellie, and then a
battle
free entry into a battle royale.
Yeah, that's actually really good value.
Yeah, I thought it, and you
then,
know it's Graceland, right? Can't be that
Yeah.
bad.
And then I believe they just opened like a new hotel too.
Okay, yeah, they have a room, like a whole section blocked off and stuff. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, no, get your tickets, get your hotel rooms, guys. It should be a pretty fun event. I don't know offhand what Con Ellie's will be for a purchase, but I'm assuming it's the same
It's gonna be the same stuff, but
as
the
European
stuff added from the international the international nationals are going to.
Okay.
So whichever ones that were purchasable overseas.
So I think we'll get the Hulks now. This Miles and Gwen.
Yep.
Was it? It wasn't the Robin cycle. That was a winnable, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
There's like one or two other ones that are now.
There's one of
so
them's Robbie Reed. Is Robbie Reed one of them? The Dial H guy.
Dial H guy. I think that's a purchasable. I could be wrong, but if not, we'll see a lot more of him because we didn't see him at all at Nationals.
Yeah. No. Are you gonna go?
No, it's too late notice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's It's a month and a half out, or like 7 weeks out. Yeah. That's
well. That and I was on strike for 14 days prior to this summer, and I don't get paid until the end of September.
Yeah.
So
well, hopefully it goes well. It would
Yeah.
I'd like to see a whole bunch of people taking videos and stuff to see how the whole thing looks. But it's nice to have the worlds like in its own thing now.
Yeah, and there's no
No entry fee, no nothing.
entry fee.
Perfect. That's probably the biggest to me. That would be the biggest attraction for me, because then you don't have to pay the exorbitant prices of a convention in terms of the hotel, the entrance to get your badge, and then just eating food there, because everything is going to be increased because of if you went to Origins, all the prices are expensive because they know people are coming in, so the prices have to go up.
Exactly.
So all the rates of everything go up, but this isn't, so it's going to be more affordable. It's kind of like when people were going to Rock Cup.
Yeah. So, but
So-
it should be fun. Ugh. Yeah. So I'm getting excited about the Bronze Age stuff.
Oh man,
Dusted off my Phoenix Force.
dude. So August 3rd, we're having one in San Diego. I know you're having
Oh,
yours,
the same day as me.
but you guys are between San Diego to you. It's like 8 hours, 8 hours away,
Yeah.
7 or 8 hours away. So it's not going to interfere. So we're going to get a bunch of guys from the store to go down there to support them, so
Nice.
that we'll see. Who gets more. There's another couple of places that want to run, so I'll probably give a prize to the TO that has the highest attendance.
Dang.
Maybe a map. I don't know.
Ooh. There you go. Get that.
Yeah,
Was
the
the Tron map, right?
Yeah, light cycle arena. Tron is trademarked, sir.
Dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. Is light cycle trademarked? Crap.
What's a light cycle?
It's that shit that they run in that movie. Dude, there have been people testing, and dude, we've sold so much. You know how many entities we've sold?
Oh, I'm sure. Well, you probably sold a lot of Ophidians. Now that you took it off the ban list.
Yeah, it's Ophidian. We sold like 2 or 3. Oh, dude, I don't know. I lost track of how many constructs we sold. But also we sold like green battery, indigo battery, like a lot of the stuff behind you right there. Like We're almost out of just like the basic batteries because they all. I mean, the yellows have been really popular.
Yeah.
Because everybody's looking at their tent pole.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you wait till you see Kobik in the Bronze Age format.
Oh,
gotta take your tent pole down.
Yeah, exactly. See, that is one way because like right now, the hardest thing to do. So there's somebody, man. There's a little bit of spoiler alert. Kingdom Come Flash and Yellow Battery is really good.
Okay.
Because he's 195 points. He's got a 19 defense, and you're gonna give him Parallax to go 20 defense, and then he has the Impervious, and you're -2, and he's like really hard to catch.
He is.
And he has the Kingdom Come team ability, so it's like super senses.
Yeah, from range.
And he has super senses on top of that.
So it's like double super sense from range.
Okay. And then you put decoy on him.
Shape change.
And then he has and then he has imperv. So if you don't have like a penetrating attack, he's gonna roll out like 4 times.
Jeez.
Right? Because he's gonna roll out. If you shoot him and you don't have penetrating attack, he's gonna roll out from super senses, shape change, Kingdom Come team ability, and impervious.
Jeez Louise. Oh man.
And you know what happens? So I've seen him actually get hit. And because he has such a high movement, he just goes all the way back to the battery, and the battery supports.
Huh. That's very clever.
Yeah. Or what they'll do is they'll switch the nurse from the battery to him, and then he now has a regen. Of course, there's other guys on the team, right? But
yeah. Well, because that's at least what you're looking, probably, I don't know, 220-ish with the battery and everything. So you got, what, 80 points left?
It's like a little more than that because you're paying 25 for Parallax.
Oh, that's right.
So you're like 232. So you have like 60.
240.
Yeah, you have 50 to 65 points, 70, depending on how many things you put on your battery.
Are you making it a theme?
No, because it's really hard to theme Kingdom Come guys and speedsters.
Past.
He's not past. I think he's future.
No. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. They're all future.
So it's hard, but you don't need to. You don't need theme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also seen him get the sniper gun and just hyper and shoot and then run back. Like, it's really
it's a good idea.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things they could do. And then that negative perplex is a that's no joke too, because like if you give it onto like let's say I don't know, you have Ironheart on the team, and you give it to her, and then she has Outwit, and then you perplex them down, and now they're -1. Yeah. So if you perplex down their attack, and then now they have to hit Flash with a -3 attack now.
That's rough.
Good luck.
So that's just like a major point denial.
But
team.
To your point, Kobik goes to him and just laughs.
Yeah.
Because it goes, cool. So your support guys better be good, because if they're not, I'm going to lock you down for the whole game.
You're just going to be locked down, and you're not going to go anywhere.
And before Kobik came out, those tentpole type of teams and the one-man army teams were almost impossible to deal with unless you had Lydia.
Exactly.
Right? So other than that, like the full green goblin was really hard to deal with. You have to that. You either needed to get some lucky rolls on your attacks, or Lydia takes the ring and then like the whole house of cards falls. Yeah,
or did the Omega Drive dealt with him, but he's gone. That's gone now.
But even if you outwit, you're still -2. That the hard thing is trying to hit that defense.
Because you're -2 plus his combat reflexes ESD,
and +1 from the parallax.
Exactly. So
yeah, that's actually a good idea. See, that's why and remember last week I was mentioning the 3 glues of the format are Nick Fury / level 7 ID, Green Arrow / the Green Arrow ID, and Nighthawk Prime. Those are the 3 glues. And of course, there's little things like Doctor Strange or Sheriff Strange, Kobik, and what was it? Darwin and Unseen.
Well, we don't see too many Colossal Retaliation.
Lydia. Yeah, you won't. Yeah. Depends.
I'll say Darwin in this format actually is pretty good, because isn't the entity automatic, right? You have to choose.
It says you may, but
you may. Okay.
If they don't, that's awesome, right? That means they're paying 25 points for not using it.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. So Darwin's legit, and Jakeem is legal, so that hurts. Also, Super Scroll's legal now.
It is. It is.
So that's another thing.
I haven't seen Super Scroll for a while.
Um, what else is there? There's what else have people been coming in here?
Civil War ATA with the Hulks.
What's Civil War? I don't know what that.
It gives them if you choose, so you can either choose Captain America or Iron Man, but if you choose Captain America, they get sidestep.
What?
Yeah.
And it's is it Avengers?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Oh snap! The team just got better. The team got way better because the problem was it's not really a problem. Because putting the Pandora's box on the Hulks, it's 20 points to put it on. Versus how many points to put on the ATA?
I think it's 4. Hold on, my computer's going slow.
Oh, that's really cool. Good call, dude. I've been conditioning the guys here to call it Bronze Age.
Right. That's what I've been calling it. Well, so I posted the event, right? And everyone's like, oh, what's Bronze Age? Oh, what's Bronze Age? And I was like, anything Oreo based. Like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like, hey. I'm starting a trend.
I saw Aaron was posting. He was thinking about going up there.
Yeah. No, that'd be super cool because Aaron got to play in the Regenesis, and I think he won the event. So Aaron still got it.
He's I think he won 2. He's won 2 events. Like he won 2 things, and all it takes is that little taste of that. Like, oh, I forgot what this tastes like, and then it's like, I gotta go get more.
There you go. All right, so it's the Civil War ATA. Keyword Avengers. At the beginning of the game, choose Captain America, Iron Man. If you choose Captain America, friendly characters using this team ability that are on the starting click and have no action tokens can use sidestep. So you just TK him out.
Good call, dude. What's 5
points? Excuse me.
It's 5 points?
Yeah, and if you choose Iron Man, friendly character using his team ability on the starting clicks have plasticity. So that's not too helpful.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 5 points, but the keyword is Avengers.
Yep.
Yeah, that kind of sucks because that means I have to put on everybody.
Yeah.
Because,
or break theme.
Well, no. If you break theme, then you can't.
Yeah.
Unless you go a non-Avengers theme, like what's Hulk's keyword? Brute.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to play a brute team with 2 Avengers. So then you pay 10 points for that, but then you're playing brutes.
Yeah. No, that's no good. Yeah.
But that's cool. I like that idea. That idea, though.
I'm trying to get creative. As you know, my team building skills are subpar.
I mean, like you haven't played a lot of this, so it's like an exercise.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to get myself familiar with different things, and I still don't like the Hulks, but I saw that. I was going through ATAs just because you're like, oh yeah, they're legal. Let me read through. I was like, oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, there's like, what's another cool like Phantom Girl's one. Phantom Girl can do the look at Phantom Girl. She's actually good in this format because people are going to be playing relics and resources.
Which one?
008.
008.
Yeah, read her ability.
So intangible and disruption. Phantom Girl can use phasing teleport. When she uses phasing teleport and passes through any square occupied by a character holding an object, she remove any of those objects from the game. When she uses phasing teleport and passes through character assigned any relics or resources, those characters can't use those relics or resources until your next turn. So that's pretty good.
So, okay, but then there's another effect. Read her.
The phasing attack. So this is her attack power. Phantom Girl can use in-cap when she is given a move action. After action is resolved, she may be given a close combat action as a free action, targeting any one opposing character or any opposing character occupying a square she moved through. Yep. That's pretty good.
So
that's not like a vanilla attack. That's
it's like yes, because it's close. It's close in caps. Close. Yeah. So she can be given. So, like for example, if you're playing her with, that Captain America that moves people for free, that shared keyword. So he'll move her for free. Then she gets a free attack.
Oh, very nice.
And then she can regular move and then make another attack. And because it's phase, like she can go. What's she move like 12?
She has a 12 movement. Yes.
Yeah. So look at that.
Super
Can you
sense of shape
imagine?
change.
You know what's cool with how the format is right now with people? Let's say people are going to be playing objects, like
Hmm.
let's say they play Mjolnir or they play Doc Ock Arms.
Yeah.
They could pick it up and then she can go through them and then it removes their object from the game, right?
Yeah.
Before they attach it onto them.
Exactly. Because one of the counter things to getting your objects blown away is to move out, pick it up.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So if they go pick it up and if they like, no, let's put it this way: if they pick it up and it's not equipped to them,
yeah.
then you just go move through them and you just removed.
Peace.
Yeah, but of course that's probably not gonna happen. They're probably gonna like
Stay in their
TK it
area.
onto them and then they'll probably power action and pick it up. But
Yeah.
if that actually happens and you got an opening, you just boom, it's gone. So,
Yeah.
but it also helps that you could take away the effects of the relic and
resource.
So.
Yeah, it gives you a little breathing room.
Yeah, she's only 72 points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she has what are keywords? Future, Legion, Espionage Squad, and Legion of Superheroes.
Yeah, whoa, Espionage Squad. That's try to make that theme team. He's like, yeah, give me some silver sables, I could do it.
Top 8 with that, no.
Yeah.
funny.
So that's
What
a
is it?
nice that's a nice little trick.
Yeah, dude, there's so many just fun stuff you can.
Have you
bring
looked
out.
up? You should look up Lieutenant Gordon, 021 from Dark Knight Rises.
Isn't that a capture piece?
No, that's from Arkham Origins.
Oh,
LT Gordon, baby.
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, 68 points. Look at this guy.
Give Lieutenant Gordon a power action. You can immediately give him up to 2 adjacent characters. Oh, give him and up to 2 adjacent characters with team ability. Okay, move action for free, replacing all speed value with Lieutenant Gordon unmodified. I remember him. I was using him on my Central City team.
Nice. It says shares a keyword with him.
Up to 2 adjacent friendly characters who possess a team ability or keywords possessed by Lieutenant Gordon.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty good.
So what you do is you give a construct. You know when you give a construct from the battery to a guy, it gives them that keyword of whatever that color is.
Okay.
Right. So if you're playing green battery and you put a green construct on Gordon, he gets Green Lantern Corps. Then you give it on somebody else, then they get Green Lantern Corps. Now they share that keyword. Now he can move them.
So unnamed or non-themed talk team.
Exactly. Now check this out. He has leadership, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So now he can leadership off them. Yeah,
that's good.
And he has running shot. That's not running shot toughness. He's only 68 points, so he's not that many. We were testing him a while ago with shredders.
Okay.
Because you put the construct on all the shredders and him, and then the shredders move for free.
Oh.
And then they regular move, and then they sidestep. So you can move them 3 times.
Oh my gosh, that's gross.
Yeah, that was the team, man. It was those 3.
What battery are you using? The pink?
It was green. Because at the time we thought we can stop the free actions before they changed it to at no cost. So then now it has to change. So like you play red battery with them now because red battery
poison.
So now when you're next to them, you also have poison.
That's awesome.
So you're just like pinging the crap out of them. You're like, no dice.
Put Butch on him.
And like mini clone and him is not that expensive.
Yeah, no, that was not that bad.
Yeah,
because the battery is probably cheaper than the Phoenix Force, right?
Yeah, because the battery can go as low as 16 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you need to pay the enough constructs to put on all 3 of your guys.
Yeah,
and so the main thing too, the battery gives you is it makes sure that you have some outwit protection because they have to roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on top of that, if you give like what we were doing was, you know how Mini has already plasticity, you give Shredder clone, stop sign, and it gave him plasticity and outwit, but he can only outwit speed powers.
Okay.
But the fact that he has plasticity means it's easier for him to break away sidestep with Mini Shredder and then they come back in.
Yeah, exactly. Just like the same trick with the Venom symbiote or the symbiote.
Mm-hmm.
Just automatic breaking away. So yeah, no, that's makes it much easier.
So that was one of the tricks. Trying to think what I mean. There's all kinds of Nighthawk teams like the on last Wednesday or Thursday. David was testing his Unimind team.
Same stuff.
Yeah.
Did he update it?
He kind of because he put Hawkeye on the team because
main force.
No, on the sideline for
okay.
Because before when he played it, I don't know if it was legal. It was legal, but he just didn't put it. But he put Hawkeye as one of on the Shield level 7 ID card.
Oh, instead of the actual Hawkeye ID. Hawkeye
yeah,
ID.
So like because he's Shield, you can put him. You can assign him onto the Shield level 7.
Yeah.
So he had Nick and him and Hulk. So there's three. So between the Hulk with the hammer from Mighty Thor, Nick, and Hawkeye, he has 3 different call-ins that he can decide at the beginning of the game which one is suited for the matchup.
That's smart.
Yeah. So, and I believe he played, because you can play older Eternals, you can play like the Thanos from Guardians of the Galaxy.
The 037 one, right?
047.
47. Okay, yeah.
46A or whatever. The one where Thanos, he's like this.
Yeah, it's the non-prime version, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that one had like on the top click, it had like pulse wave.
Yeah, it's like I was looking at the other day because I was helping someone build a Unimind team.
I think it was that one. One of the Thanos had that. I forget which one. He has like pulse wave on the top click.
Yeah. Okay. Here it is. 47A.
Yeah, pulse wave top click.
Yeah. Run shot, pulse wave, invincible, outwit.
So all of those are relevant for him.
Yeah.
And then what's the last?
If he gets popped, that's 300 points.
What's the last click that he has?
Charge. So it's a 9/9 17/4, and it goes charge, steal energy, invulnerability, and prob.
Yeah, see, it's not bad. Well, remember, it doesn't matter now the points because you can't go over 300, right?
Yeah, no.
So that's why it's fine. If they're gonna die, you're gonna lose. You're gonna give up 400 points anyway, which means you lost the game. But at least it's not gonna go down as like 600 points in the system. It's gonna go down as 3.
I noticed it a lot in the last in the regional WKO that we were playing that just points weren't so spread out.
Mm-hmm.
In the WKO prior to the rule change, first round I scored like 700 points playing Unimind. It was stupid.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that they made that change. It's like it's so much better because there's a lot of abuse right there, and also just it's unbalanced because you can't. The points aren't equal.
I did run into a funny thing though, is where I had more points but I still lost.
Because you wiped your team.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I got more than 300 points against him. So, but my total build was 299 and his build total was 300. So he got the win with less points, which I thought was funny. But yeah, it was good for a good story. I don't know, man. There's so much good stuff. Oh, speaking of Thanosy, the prime version of him. Opposing characters within range can't ignore terrain for movement purposes.
That's what Tony was playing.
Yeah, it's a good team. I like it. Yeah. It's very creative.
Tony's very creative when it comes to that kind of stuff. So he was the one that came up with that Flash team I told you about.
Okay.
He played it to a top 8 or top 4 at one of the qualifiers last. Yeah. So it's legit. Another one is I told you about that Black Panther, the Chase Black Panther with
the blue power battery.
Yeah, the blue power battery. Yeah, blue power battery. Yeah.
Just a lot of it's extra rollouts, right?
It's the same thing that's like the Flash thing, but he gets to roll it on you. But if he's able to get the location bonus, then he gets to roll out again, right?
Yeah.
Again.
That's gross.
So, and he can't be pulse waved.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing, right? Doesn't Kobik just wreck him?
Yeah.
Oops. That's 250 points is just down the drain.
Dang.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, he
So
has a Groot. He has like, I think you could play like a Groot and you can smile. You can play little dudes. But
but
once you get rid of those guys and you just focus on
but
him, then I don't know how you can get around.
even though Kobik's just giving you tokens, you know. Well, I guess the one power says you deal them 1 damage, so that is coming from her. So then he could Colossal Retaliate against that.
Yeah, but
So
that's why you kill the Groot first,
no, exactly.
and then go after him because Groot's really easy to kill.
Very easy to kill.
Yeah, yeah. What's very interesting about this is to see how many people play retail. You're right. If people are playing retails, it's this. I think it's this.
Mm-hmm.
It's because you need leadership
Mm-hmm.
from Groot. That's number one. Number two, you need your ID numbers up.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people playing like tentpole type guys. So if you're playing tentpole type guys, you don't have enough guys for IDs.
Exactly.
So you're going to need to play like 10, 15, 20 point guys to up it so that you can have like 4 or 5 IDs. Or, now this is a lesser way, but it's still viable is if they need it for theme team for something.
Okay.
Like the Monster Lydia team.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Those are the 3 ways. I don't think you're just
Um,
playing it just to play it.
Or
Because,
you need to
yeah.
pick up an object. 10
Yeah,
points to pick up an object.
you could do that. Yeah, I mean there are other ways to do it, to go about it, that are like cheaper than the retails, because there are like, I don't know, 10-point dudes.
Yeah, no,
I mean, I
exactly.
guess
Carnage.
Yeah, that's true.
Carnage has 6 move
yeah,
and a sidestep.
that's right,
That
sidestep,
gets
yeah.
you, or the giant girls.
I would like to see how crazy the object relic resource thing gets to. Especially, it'll be nice to find out at the events on August 3rd.
Yeah.
That'll be nice
So,
because I want to
yeah.
see how. Because for me, I've been telling everyone around here, don't sleep on Ajax, don't sleep on Mr. Nobody.
Mr. Nobody, yeah. I was so happy when he rotated out. Messed up my overdrive.
See, in our format, Mr. Nobody is another glue.
Mm-hmm.
Because the objects can get so out of hand that for 55 points, a good call-in battery, and he has 2 relevant things. Number 1, he can bring over the objects, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, his second click is prob.
That's pretty good.
So on turn 2, you can just push him to you can just push. So like turn 1 you move, turn 2 you call in a guy, now you're on prob. And if they want to fight him, he has super senses and he goes to shape change.
Yeah.
So it's like
there's those rollouts.
Too much after that, but the fact is, one of the things that I've been always joking around with everybody here. It's like, you guys keep messing around, I'm gonna play Mr. Scott and Mr. Nobody together. You guys keep abusing this shit, I'm gonna eat all your objects and get a bunch of perplexes.
Then yeah, bring in Ajax too.
Yeah, Ajax is another one. He's actually now, but his is contingent on you not picking map.
But isn't it if you win map roll, you just defer?
Right, but what if you don't win map?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Mr. Nobody just gets to play some. And he's literally half the points of Ajax.
Yeah, Mr. Nobody is far better.
So, I don't know.
So Mr. Nobody, what is it?
There's so many.
Darwin.
There's so many hoes.
Lydia, all on the same team.
You just play a team of all these guys. Like, you play like Sheriff Strange, Lydia. It's just like nothing. And your ID call-ins are, and you have like a Night Hawk Prime. You have like so your team is just a bunch of hosers, but it doesn't do anything.
Exactly. It's just gonna stop the opponent from doing everything else.
Yeah. So you do is you play that team with like what you call it, teleporter.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So then you have all those ID cards.
All right, I'm gonna call in here. We'll call in here.
I would love to see that team, right? Think about like Darwin. Okay, so Darwin and Mr. Nobody, that's 90 points. We're playing Nighthawk, that's 155.
Lydia.
You're playing Sheriff Strange, that's 205. And then what are we playing? 205 plus what? What's another hoser?
Lydia.
284, and then you have 16 points or something.
There you go. IDs.
We have 16 points of what? Nothing.
IDs.
IDs? Oh my god. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, just
the
16
team does
points.
nothing but prevents you from playing.
So you're gonna play. You don't have anyone big enough for what is it, level 7, right? For
Oh my God, that means you can't even call him Green Arrow.
no, Lydia's how many points?
79.
Oh no. Oh no, you can call in Psylocke. Damn.
Does she turn off defense or something?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. So, what is it? In-cap when she uses it. So in-cap when she uses it and it hits after resolutions, choose a standard attack or defense power the hit character can use, and that character can't use that power until your next turn.
It's not a stop click though.
It's not a stop click, but
we're trying to get through Unimind here.
Um.
Okay, so but hey, it doesn't matter. That's the team. It just stops them from doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So you're gonna pick a power, you take damage. You call in a guy, it takes 2 tokens. You can play relic, I'm gonna take it. You can play objects, I'm gonna take it. You're gonna have bonuses, you can't.
Exactly.
Dude, you should build this team just to troll somebody.
All right, I will build it and I'll start playing it.
How funny would that be if you just like people just be like,
I'll get one of my guys to play it at the event.
Just be like, I can't beat you. Why? Because I can't do anything.
Yeah, it's like go ahead, pick with Unimind, pick your power.
Take you know what sucks is that you're gonna have 16 points. But like, what are your IDs? What are your IDs?
Jean, Cyclops.
Of course.
The new Beast.
Okay.
So that's what 9 points.
And then a 5-pointer.
Yeah, 5-pointer.
Level 7.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of shit guys about it.
Hawkeye or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Hawkeye's another good one to call in because you could beat all the swarm teams.
Exactly.
The team also has it has randomly everything you need because you have Prod from Mr. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You have Outwit from Nighthawk. You
Perplex
have
has
Perplex from
Strange.
Sheriff Strange.
Yeah.
And then you have a Flyer from Lydia. Flyer from Strange, right? Yeah. So you can your team can actually function as a regular team.
Can move in position.
Yeah. And then I don't know what happens after that, but at least you can do that.
You roll dice, and you.
Cool. You know, it'd be random. If it'd be kind of cool is if somebody just plays like an Exospecs and you just take it and you put it on your guy.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
And Lydia has, and then you're
because if they're playing objects, you put the objects on you.
Yep. And then that's exactly what I was saying. Yep.
Yeah. No, you're right, dude. It's like I was reading your mind, Pat.
Oh my God, dude, that's so funny. There you go, 284 plus. That's our team.
There you go. About the champion that team.
Is that really the team, dude?
I think the Quinjet would probably. Well, no, So for the free call-in for the real boy, would it? It's not a double power action, right? Because it's different. No. So I think the Quinjet would take a little longer to warm up, but
I think you probably have enough time to kill it. I think so.
It's that's a lot of clicks.
But who else do they have that can hurt you? They don't get bonuses because you have Nighthawk.
Yeah.
Sheriff Strange has Perplex to bump. Darwin has a stop click. You have Outwit from Night. You have. Yeah, I think it'll be a interesting match.
Yeah.
But the first time they call in a guy, they're gonna take damage, right? Because if they're gonna play the Quinjet doesn't have willpower. So it's just gonna take a damage, right? But not only that, but the Quinjet can't move and call in next turn.
Exactly.
So that was one of the moves that Steve would do.
Yeah, he'd move out all the way, or it's pretty far.
Next turn.
Call in next turn.
Yeah. Or so if you're playing it with, let's say, Nighthawk.
It's
the next turn.
Steve plays Kobik exactly like he plays the Quinjet.
He just moves all the way out.
Well, he positions out to where he can call out, pop you, and then and move away. Yeah. It's too funny, but yeah, it's the same thing. ID cards. Yeah, so many good ID cards, and then you have the Baby Jet with the Ultron Jones, and the Ultron Jones don't have.
They don't, and they're all gonna. Oh my God, they all take that click. That's gonna be bad because that means they can't call in next turn.
No. So I'm really thinking Sheriff Strange may be a linchpin in this format.
Maybe another one, right?
Because everything's really ID based still.
That's actually a good call right there. Yes, that's a good call. Oh my God, I would be so mad if I played against a team like that, because that means you have to play something that's not affected at all.
Yeah. Trying to think.
You have no ID cards, no resources, No objects. No pick a power. Go.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough. So I'm even thinking of my Shredder team, and I still have entities, and they could take one of my Phoenix fragments off.
Yo, yeah.
So probably take the Mystics one away. I think would be the smart choice.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, okay. So how that works is you choose what to put on the base first, and then they take that.
Oh, okay. So they can't take it from my characters.
Because how the Phoenix Force, how it's worded is, you put your guys on. You assign at the beginning of the game. You assign all of your fragments, and then Lydia gets to pick after everything is done.
Okay. So then would it click down when she takes it off?
It doesn't click down because when you set it on there and you put it on the base, it's already locked in at that base.
Okay.
Number.
So then she doesn't hurt. Yeah, she doesn't hurt it that bad. Would be more of an.
Well, she does, because if you're relying on keeping, like, for example, let's say you want to keep invulnerability on your whole team.
Yeah.
You can't have invulnerability on your whole team because you can't leave it on the base. She'll take it. So you have to put it only on one guy.
Yeah.
It also means whatever she takes, she has poison, whatever that is, flight.
Yeah.
Whatever, all that stuff. So, so like if you were to leave Mystics, she'll have Mystics. If you leave the Colossus, she'll take Colossus.
Then I think I'd leave Namor and
exactly whatever. Exactly.
Huh? And the TK one.
So it matters. So like if for example, you're playing I don't know, you're playing the Mystics one, the Colossus, and then some random one.
Yeah.
But you need to keep Colossus on the base to give both your guys invulnerable. Yeah. Now you have to put that random one up there instead. So
that makes sense.
Yeah, which kind of hurts because then your guy doesn't get it. But
it's a minor inconvenience.
It is.
I think and then so would it work the same way with the Rock of Eternity? Oh no, because it's free to attach it, right? You attach it during your turn.
Yeah. Oh, so dude, I think the Rock of Eternity too. All right, Rock of Eternity. Don't you put up to 3 objects on the map? Yeah, you do.
I think so.
So if they put them up there, you just Mr. Nobody take it.
Exactly. And then with this this one, you attach it during your turn, right?
Yeah. So now at the beginning of the game, she gets to take one of those. Box, yeah, she gets to take one of those.
And then if she had Supreme Intelligence, would she take that too?
No, because there's nothing attached on Supreme Intelligence.
Okay.
So if you're playing the teleporter,
yeah,
she can take one of the ID cards, but the ID cards don't give you. She won't get any effect from the ID cards because her effect specifically says if it's a relic, she can use that. She can use the effects of the relic.
Okay.
But the ID card is not. But she just takes it. So that means no level 7 for you.
Yeah, that's why you play 2.
No green arrow for you. Like, oh crap.
Yeah, I think that's
bad, right?
That's very bad.
And then of course the one that really hurts is when people are playing batteries and she takes the ring.
The ring, and you can't use the battery, right?
Yeah, you can still put the constructs, but you don't get any of the effects of the.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get the -2 with
you don't
the
get the
battery.
-2. You don't get the perplex. But you still get the whatever sniper gun. Okay, the sniper gun gives me 10 range.
10 range.
Cool, you got 10 range. That's it.
Yeah, then, so it's not as good.
No, and then yeah, if you're playing Infinity Gauntlet, that hurts the Gauntlet. Actually, hurt the Gauntlet the most because the old Gauntlet has 6. You have 6 gems, right?
Oh, that's right.
And then but you need to have all 6 for you to have protected outwit and willpower. But if you take one off, you don't have that anymore. So now you can outwit. Yeah.
Oh, that's gross.
Utility belt, they can take whatever attachment there. She can use it.
Yeah.
Power plant, she could take whichever ring that benefits her the most.
Yeah. So many options at the power plant.
Millennium Stone. That's the thing I think we're gonna do. I was talking to Michael about this. I said we should have a prize for our main event in August. For the highest placing Millennium Stone player.
Oh, nice. It's a pretty good resource.
It is, but it's just nobody knows how to break it. I've been trying to do it for a long time, and it's just It's so hard to do. I don't know. It's
I don't know.
good.
I
It
got
has a lot of
like
good
one
effects.
of my guys is like a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Like he loves his Yu-Gi-Oh clicks,
Yes, that
and I
kid.
keep trying to get him to play it. And he's like, oh, I don't know. I was like, oh, come on, dude.
You know,
If
there's
anyone's gonna break it, it's gonna be you.
yeah. So that's one. I don't know how. I don't know how we would even go about building that because you got to know what it's supposed to do. But one of the bigger problems is you have to give them a power action. It's once
Hmm.
per turn. You give a power action when you're outside of your starting area to put one of the items on you,
Okay.
which means you need to have sidestep. If not, you can't do it.
Yeah, that's not very helpful to
You
you.
know, unless somebody TKs you out, but then you're like taking two actions. Ugh, yeah. But you do get the pogs, the bystanders pop up every now
Yeah,
and
they
then.
poop out pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, they can. You're giving them points though if they die. But
Oh, that's right.
yeah. There's a
Because
lot of good
they're
effects. There's a lot of good effects on the stone. It's just like I said, nobody knows how to really abuse it. You know.
who knows? Maybe there's not the figure that's gonna abuse it yet.
Yeah.
Something something will break it.
I
Who
just
knows?
want to
Maybe
see.
Kobik the Millennium Stone. Here we go, guys.
Oh, dude. There's so many things. Yeah.
So
Now
she's
if you
got
have,
the free move to get out,
oh, that's true. All the
and she could trade
sidestep.
it off the trader, get it out.
Yeah. All the sidestepping that there is in the game right now.
Yeah,
You can get that stuff on. Yeah, it'd be cool to see all the new interactions too with all the older stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited for that.
definitely.
What else?
Trying to see some other cool teams. You could even run a double Nick Fury team.
Yeah, somebody played a.
It's
There
what
was a
cost.
Nick Fury like so back. This guy that played two Nick Furies, Overdrive,
Mm-hmm.
and Pandora's Box, and ID cards.
Okay.
So 240 plus 35, 275
Mm-hmm.
plus 20 points on the Pandora's Box,
Mm-hmm.
295, and then one level 7 ID.
That
That
makes
was his team.
sense.
He went all the way to the finals of the WKO.
Oh, nice.
Like this was like maybe 3 years ago,
Yeah.
and oh, because I was there, I was watching, and he lost to an Undying team,
It's rough.
which
Yeah.
was a Wonder Woman. No, I'm sorry, it wasn't Wonder Woman. Yeah, I think it was Wonder Woman, the Red Sun Wonder Woman,
Uh huh.
50-point haha Joker, or
Mm-hmm.
40-point whatever, Bizarre Green Arrow, and full Pandora's Box.
Oh, okay.
So
Dang.
what they were doing the Pandora's Box is you just build up to all seven. You get your guys to God mode and you go out. But it's hard to kill that team because there's multiple stop clicks, and Sloth lets you heal one if you don't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
No.
another one too. Like if you put that on Wolverine, that 120 Wolverine, you just
Mm-hmm.
never.
He will not die.
So
Let's see.
how many people do you think you'll get for yours?
I think 6 people said they're coming already. So we got a
Oh,
couple more
cool.
weeks in advertising.
Because for us, because we're gonna have one here coming up, but we also have 20 people signed up right now for the
Oh,
main event.
nice.
And
Oh, for the 1K?
yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully, like I said, 25 would be a great number to and then obviously
26.
hopefully
Well,
we have.
even numbers.
Yeah, that's right. Well, we have 25. You're 26.
That's true. Let's see. Yeah, just what about one team I liked from the last round was the Fast Forces Turtles
Oh,
with the
okay.
fragments from the Phoenix Wars.
Yes. So Shane plays that team.
Uh-huh.
It's really good. He made it to top 4. He only lost
Yeah.
to Mystiques. That's his only loss to Mystiques. But
But
that
you said the
team
Mystique
is
team's no longer viable, right?
well, I don't know if it's viable. Okay, viable is not the word. It's no longer dominant. Or it's no
Okay.
longer the dominant archetype in the format.
So what changed?
Because, well, what changed was Omega Drive is gone, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 2, Ophidian is off the ban list.
Mhm.
That gives everybody Pulse Wave.
Yeah.
Number 3, Exospecs and the number of like pick a power things that are in the format. Like Jakeen came off the ban list, Super Skull came off the ban list, Ophidian came off the ban list, Exospecs is on, just came out. How
Yeah.
many Pulse Wave is that now?
It's a lot of Pulse Wave.
Right? And one of Mystique's main moves was to outwit someone with the Omega Drive that they can't, and then just force blast them into something. That's how they got you. Now they can't do that. They actually have to attack. Which means
So
if they attack, their subterfuge token, whatever, is gone.
So
means you can attack them now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? The next one is there are more pulse waving call-ins than ever before.
Oh my gosh.
Because there's the new Black Canary from Rebirth, the bombshell.
Yes.
That's a 50-point pulse wave that you can call in.
I didn't think about that. It's too good.
Remember, the Banshee?
Oh, Banshees, yeah.
There's that 75-point Banshee that has pulse wave.
Yeah, and there's the Thor, I think, from What If, that has pulse wave.
So, but like from the newer ones since we did, that's 2 that came out that has pulse wave on top of the number of pulse waves. That's not even counting whether or not you want to play the actual Infinity Gauntlet object that lets you pick a power.
This is true.
So all of that combined with the Omega Drive being gone means, more importantly, the Mystique team is a theme team, right?
Yeah,
so
Freedom Force.
Okay, so one of the strategies because we were testing this way back then, and Emilio had the biggest problem with he just could not beat Shredders. Okay, but if they win map, which they would because they're +4, he puts you on the zipline map, on the rock zipline map, right? The zipline you can't ping them, right? Because they're on different elevations. But that map is no longer legal.
This is true.
So there's no more. So on top of that, the Shredders can beat them too, because they can't get away.
Yeah. There's no rock maps at all in your event, right?
No, none. Yeah, no. Just keep it simple. Just the WizKids legal, and then
because that new Kings 2 map is gross.
But yeah, I just don't want anything like too nuts like that. But that means so all of those together makes it, and I think there's gonna be more Shredders than normal.
Yeah.
So which means
why wouldn't they be?
If the Mystiques are there and they don't, but even if they win map, what map can they go on where the Shredders can't get to them? There isn't a map out there that has a single
pillar.
One pillar. Not only has to be single, but it has to be 4 of them.
Yeah.
Because they have to go. All 4 of them need to go on there.
Yeah, that's
so. It's probably still good. It's just no longer like the best thing. And even then,
it's no longer an S tier team.
Yeah, no longer. I mean, also, something like Unimine also has pulse wave. You just running shot pulse wave.
One shot, single target pulse wave. Bye.
Dead. So it's not that and then on top of that, there's no Omega Drive, so they can't outwit Unimine.
Yeah.
So they can't knock them back. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
Gamma Bomb's still good though.
Yeah, Gamma Bomb.
So there
forces them to run out from the back. That's another thing that was a strategy against the Mystiques was because they play Gamma Bomb.
Yeah.
You Mr. Nobody put the Gamma Bomb on their side, so that the Mystiques have to run across the map, and you just get them. So, yeah.
Unless they get lucky.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, here's Tony's Casey Flash Parallax team.
Yep, has Carnage and Joker, right?
Yep. Very cool.
It's pretty basic. It's like a basic tent pole with little support. Like his only points that he's given up is the 10-point Carnage.
Yeah.
And maybe if you knock off 10 points from Joker.
Yeah, and that's chipping away.
Yeah. So as long as he can knock out 20, 30 points from you, you're probably not going to beat him.
No.
So.
Yeah, no, it definitely seems like a solid team.
The other, I kind of want to say, there's a Firestorm ID because there's that LE Firestorm that when he hits you, he can remove an equipment.
Yeah, he was pretty popular prior to rotation. That rotation.
That actually helps getting stuff off people. Right.
The D16, right?
Yeah. Right. What's
So it's the Firestorm Matrix. When Firestorm targets a single character with a ranged combat attack and hits, you may choose to deal no damage. If you do, choose an item equipped by or an object held by that opposing character and remove it from the game. That character is now holding a standard light object.
So, you have Doc Ock arms? Nope, it's gone. Oh, you have Ophidian? Nope, that's gone. You have
And he's got-
Mjolnir? Nope, that's gone.
He's got
So-
a 12 run shot, so he can get his 5 away with 11 attack and perplex. So he's going to be
Yep.
at least swinging with a 12.
Boom.
That's pretty
And
good.
He's what, 115 or something? Oh, what do you know? Wolverine can call him in.
Hey. Oh, what's his inspiration? Let's see. Modify attack and damage values by +1 when making range combat attack. Well,
Jeez, as if you
that's
need
not going to help Wolverine very much.
No, but he's the one calling him in.
Yeah,
So you call him in next to your secondary attacker.
exactly.
That's gonna get... So like, I don't know, let's say you had like Astronomer or something. All right, there you go, boom.
Yeah.
Or whoever, or just some other long range guy. Green Arrow, cool. Bam. Green Arrow.
Yeah. Real boy in Green Arrow, then call in.
Or he just play Green Arrow on your team.
That's too. Main build.
Because the other thing is the Gotham City, that Lieutenant Gordon with Green Arrow works, because they're both Gotham City.
That's true.
So
Get
Green
that free
Arrow now
move
has like a super duper running shot.
with the 10 range.
See, yeah, 10 range, and he's yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah, so it's definitely a good environment to get creative in, come up with different ideas. Like the world's your oyster here. So
yeah, we just got to be consistent with our the rulings, because I know there are some weird interactions.
Okay.
One of the ones was, the elders that start on click 0.
Yes.
So here's a question: I have Astronomer on click 0 or click 1, and I give him Ophidian. Okay. Now you play against your opponent, or so I have him and I play against my opponent. My opponent has an ID card, so I go to click 0, right? So the entities say you have to link them, meaning when you click, it clicks. So I go to click 0. What happens to the entity?
Entity goes by.
Yep.
Right? Is that the right?
Because it's gone.
No, that makes sense.
So
because the entities don't have click 0.
Exactly. But that's a question that would come up, because that's never been that has never come into right? Has never come into there's no interaction ever until
No, exactly. They're years apart. Like
exactly
5 years apart at least.
Because they have to click, so it's gone. So okay. So note to self: do not equip. I implore people to not put an entity on an elders, the new elders, guys, because you will lose it 99.9999% in Bronze Age.
And in most regular formats.
Yeah.
Unless you're playing no extra game elements, but then you wouldn't be playing your equipment anyway.
Exactly.
So,
but in our
the
other thing too, the additional game elements, if you look on what it says right now, what it says object, location bonus, and whatever, right?
I think WizKids rolled on it that it was just a generic any extra game element.
Yes. Yeah.
So it could be resources. It's
Everything.
not just specific to what's on the card.
HCAs, whatever. Because, that's true. It's just, again, it hasn't come up because nobody plays like another format like this. But that is a question someone might ask, because if they're a new player and you look at the card Astronomer,
no, exactly,
and it says that, and he's just going to read that, he's going to say, hey, you have a resource, so I don't go to click 0. And like, you actually do. Wait, what? It doesn't say that, but then you have to explain, well, that's blah, blah, blah.
So definitely some good questions that people will be having, so we'll clear them up ahead of time.
Of course, the other ones too are the things that, like Lieutenant Gordon says, free action, and give everyone else, up to 2 people next to him with a shared keyword, a free move action. So that has to be changed to Lieutenant Gordon has free, or Lieutenant Gordon, or free.
Mm-hmm.
Give to adjacent
Give
guy.
up to 2
Blah
adjacent.
blah blah.
Yeah.
A move action at no cost using his speed value.
Yeah.
Because the old way says give them a free action. So
That makes sense. Yeah.
So that matters for the green battery. Same with like Captain America, the Age of Ultron one. He says you give him its power, and then you move a guy that shares a keyword with him that has 1 action token or less. It says immediately give that guy a free action to move.
Yeah.
So it'll say give a guy a move action at no cost.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because remember, there's no longer like it's called basically they're called nested actions within an action. So they now want to make sure that you have to resolve only 1 action, and anything that requires you to give an action in the middle of an action is now replaced with at no cost. So it's not like give a guy free and a free.
Yeah.
So that way it's just simple because you can only resolve 1 action at a time.
So at no cost means you can do it later?
Which means if someone tells you to move again, you can.
Yeah.
Because that's at no cost. It's not saying free move.
Okay. So you have to do that. You have to do the no cost immediately. But if there's something else that makes you do another no cost action, you can do it again.
Like if it says, like for example, like Michelangelo says, your guys have sidestep. It doesn't say use it right away.
Yeah.
It just says you have sidestep if you're in your smoke cloud.
Exactly. So that's good.
Then that means they could do it later, but that means it's free, and then they move too.
Yeah, you can't do a free action more than once.
Exactly. Yes. So if there's something that gives you move, if there was an effect that said free move, you can only do that once. But if someone says give them a move at no cost, you can do it multiple times. So if you have Lieutenant Gordon or two, let's say you have Lieutenant Gordon and Captain America, you can move a guy twice because it's making a move at no cost.
Exactly. That makes sense.
Yeah. So
it's that weird tricky wording where they transitioned everything.
Yeah.
That
because they're
never gonna. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The only thing how we know now how that works is if there is an effect, like the old way was written, if there is an effect that gives you an action of some sort within an action, that is now at no cost.
Okay.
Versus just capital free.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right?
So if there's something so if an effect is giving you another effect, it's at no cost.
Yes, because they don't want you to be like, well, I need to finish this free first before I do this free. Well, no, that doesn't matter because that's just at no cost. You just go.
Yeah, you just do it now.
Yeah, you just do it now. Okay. Just like for example, Hulk, when he moves after at no cost, he gets to use Quake.
Yeah.
Because he's doing it right away. It's like it's all part of one.
Yeah, after those resolutions,
he can Quake multiple times.
Quake at no cost.
But if it said when Hulk moves after resolutions, this turn he has free Quake.
Then he would only get to Quake once the whole turn.
There you go.
And okay. So that makes more sense. Yeah. So. Okay, yeah. That hopefully that explained. It made more sense to me. Hopefully our listeners.
There's going to be a lot of that.
There's
going to be a lot of that interaction. It should be pretty intuitive when people play because they'll see that they'll see a lot of overlapping things. So we'll just but it didn't come up in the last year. Not very. It very rarely did.
But we're seeing more of the rule changes now to where it's a little.
So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
But it should be fun. I'm excited. I'm heading down to you for the 24th. I didn't realize that I'm already back to work that week. So I'm probably going to drive down Friday afternoon, spend the night, and then go home Sunday.
Okay.
So it should be fun. But yeah, I'm not going to drive 6 hours and then either play or help you out all day. It's too much. I need to sleep. I drove 4 hours. 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours to errands for the WKO after sleeping for 4 hours, and I was exhausted. So I like my sleep.
Yeah, of course.
But I think that's it, man.
Cool. Yeah, it's like a one long advertisement for the event.
No, but it's a fun format, and it brings back a lot of stuff that people that's been sitting in their closets or sitting in a box that they're like, oh, I haven't used this in a year. Let me see. Let's bring it back out.
And it's also, as we were talking earlier, we're looking at the winning list. We went over it pretty quick because it's like we already seen all these teams.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just moved a couple pieces moved around.
Yeah. So, this, like I was saying, some different people, some people might not like it, but I mean, it gives a different look to playing, and I think it's pretty cool to talk about it. It was pretty popular last year when we did our circuit. We had pretty good turnouts, even though the entry fees were really high, but we had pretty good turnouts.
Yeah, entry fee was a lot higher last year.
Yeah. So this way, it's dropping $5 from 30 to 25, but it's definitely something to, I guess you get to exercise your team building skills and looking at some others like that sidestep thing that you came up. That's pretty cool. Totally forgot about that.
Those ATAs, man.
Yeah. There's all kinds. Yeah, there's also
Midnight Suns.
Oh my God, that's right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Midnight Suns that's another.
So you get to bring back all the top tier teams from all the different formats to try and see what is good against each other.
Should be fun. I want to see if someone tries. Like I know that one person, like Tyler, was playing I told you, right, the Maximum Carnage with the Carnage and the Infinity Gauntlet.
I was looking at that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a really outside of the box thinking because nobody plays Carnage.
That's why I started looking at all the different ATAs. I was like, all right, hold on, let me see what's going on.
One of the good ones too is that Diplomatic Immunity. That's a good one. You should look at that one.
All right, what's the keyword?
I think it's Ruler.
Ooh.
Yeah. The other one is Diplomatic Immunity. There's one more. Justice League. I think it's Justice League New 52, where you get like a bonus on your leadership roll.
Oh, yes.
And then there's an effect after that.
Play New 52 Superman.
Dude, I don't know.
That leadership, everyone, or the +1 to their attack or something.
See, all kinds of stuff. So
it's too good.
We'll see how good the split lip is. Split lip will be big.
Yeah.
So
hammer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that means people can start playing just regular hammers.
Yeah, they're still good. +2 to attack and charge or whatever.
Charge. Oh man, you just got to roll that 4.
Yeah.
4, 5, or 6.
50-50.
50-50. Or if you play Fool Society Priest, it gives you +1. So you need to roll a 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not bad.
It's not horrible.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. You just you pick it up and now your guy's loaded. Oh my God.
Let's go, Mistress Death.
Dude. Yeah. Aaron actually did that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. It's a great team.
Yeah, he put. I saw he put. Oh, dude, it was crazy. He had Phoenix Force, Mjolnir, and then I want to say Angri's Hammer.
Okay.
It's like, what? So you put in equipment, put a resource, and you put a relic, and she was fully loaded.
Yeah, because you put the resource on from the what do you call it?
Phoenix Force.
The Phoenix Force. So she gets and you have it on enough there to get the charge.
Yeah.
So she's charging around 10 range.
Yep. Gross. And then the steel energy and whatever from so to keep her alive if she gets hit.
So yeah, should be fun.
That's the thing. She's a thing. So
makes you think outside the box.
All right. Well, I guess that's it for.
Do you want to look at the insider page real fast?
Oh yeah, sure.
We haven't talked about this in a couple weeks, so just a quick reminder.
I think I updated the week 1 and 2 right on the forums. Yeah, and there's Paris's team. He got second place this weekend. So if you guys want to read it beforehand.
Yeah, it was Beta Ray Unseen, right?
No, it was Unseen. It was Beta Ray Astronomer Trader.
There you go, Beta Ray Astronomer Trader. There you go. That's what it was. Yeah, it was a good team.
Medusa. Yeah, Medusa's rolling up big. We have the I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, there's week 1 and 2 right there. Yeah. Boom.
And we just talked about week 3, so that'll probably be up soon.
That'll be up, once Dan get some.
Yeah, thank you, Dan, again for collecting all the build sheets and everything. Makes my job much easier on Monday.
And then yeah. So yeah, it's only $3 a month. There's going to be Pedro's actually. There's an article on the new Connelly's that we haven't that hasn't been released yet for us at least. He's writing. He's going to be. His article is about their viability in the format when they're legal. And then I think PJ is going to be writing an article on something. I forgot what it was, but he wanted to write something. But he's congrats. Oh yeah, by the way, congrats PJ. He had
he had a baby.
Yeah, baby. So
very cool.
He's been preoccupied, so just giving him space. When he's ready, he'll write again.
Yeah, if you're free, August 3rd, you want to come out to California, you can play in the event.
Cool. Yeah, that's definitely. It'll be cool if you can record the match.
Yeah, no, I should be able to. Do you want me to stream it? I'll either stream it to the Majestix page or my
YouTube page. For sure on the page. Yeah, just how PJ did his.
Yeah,
that'll be awesome.
Yeah, you have to show me how to do it because I've never done it, but can't do that.
Yeah, I know. So
cool, man.
All right, well, I guess that's it. I know we just talked a lot about Bronze Age, formerly Rock Age, formerly Majestix Age. We got to stay with the comics.
Yeah.
Comic theme. But we have a couple trials coming up. We're going to have one here in store and working on a couple other ones, see if they want to do it. We should have a pretty good event. It's going to be nice for some of us in the SoCal area to have, competitive scene back again, something different.
We're working on.
Yeah. Until then, guys, when in doubt, perplex the attack.
Don't forget to practice rolling your dice, guys. Take it easy.